There is now a performance clutch for the end. What the fuck does that mean? All right, cool. So this game is like a slave's. Benoit Socal is the guy credited. You can see on the cover. If you look at the cover, just to the upper left of the Syberia cursive text, I guess is the primary creative behind this game. You know, I mean, they got this man's name on the box, like you know, like he's Peter Molyneux or I don't know. Sid Meier, whoever. He was a comic artist originally, then landed in adventure game development in '97. Okay. Do I know what a clutch is? So my understanding of clutch, here's my entire understanding of what a clutch is. A clutch is the thing that you depress while you're changing gears on a manual transmission car. That is my understanding. I have never driven a manual. I have no interest. You know, I hope to move to a car-free society, so. Didn't they recently release like a fourth game? Like Syberia the World Before? So there's like Syberia 1, 2, 3, and then there was like a recent one. Based on an issue of one of his comics and about alcohol. Okay, clutch is the thing that connects the drive shaft and the transmission. Drive shaft is the name of the band that, what's his name is? The... Dominic, in the TV show Lost. Yeah, Drive Shaft is the name of their band. That's what a drive shaft is. Thank you for coming to my playthrough. Yeah, what's up, 16x? A performance clutch can hold more torque without slipping. Does this game have any important options? We should see if there's a subtitle. You beat Syberia. You know, I had Syberia. I had the PlayStation version as a kid. Well, yeah, a car with an automatic would be different than a car with a manual. I had Syberia on PlayStation as a kid. I never got very far into it. If you ever want to see a really funny speedrun, look up Lifelike's All Deaths run of Syberia, CY. It's very funny. Very, very funny. I think he's done that run at Shots Fired a bunch of times. It's a really good run. It's important if you've done something to increase the power output of your engine. Well, why would you need that? Isn't it already more than powerful enough for usage on public roads? When are we gonna start restricting the size and power of vehicles on public roads? That's really what I'm concerned about. All right, subtitles are on. There was I saw an article posted today. Right, well, I don't care about if you're driving Miata on tracks, then like I'm not concerned about you in more than one way. There was an article. Apparently, there's some like bridge in LA that they have to keep closing because people keep trying to take it over for drag racing and like other tricks and stuff. I don't think Miatas were involved. I think Challengers were involved. So it was like a muscle car, boneheads. But like apparently this is like a common thing that just like, I don't know, the car people are too car brained. They just have to go crash into bridges and stuff. Oh, you get to see the cursor. Oh, hey, Benoit. Oh, all right. Oh, okay. Which is what oh, okay. Well, what Coca can't shut up about Miatas, so you two can be friends. I am, of course, you know, being belligerent and antagonistic about cars, much like whoever this is walking over this bridge. All right, I think these are automatons of some kind. Is this Nier Automata, but good? With a nice track tune Miata that's never been taken to the track. All right, well, this is ominous. Are these people walking the dinosaur? Why is it auto? Just wanted fun enough to drive. A portable car that could park in tiny. You know, being able to park in tiny parking spots is good. Like, that is convenient. Hey, Tarot. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the automated future. Although I feel like are all Miatas like two-seaters? What is the story about? I actually have no idea. I truly have no idea, Ludicrous. Like, I really have no idea. So, okay, all Miatas. See, like, I like a tiny car, but like my ideal tiny car is like a hatchback. You know, that's why I have a Versa. And like when I went shopping for cars, I test drove 3 cars. It was a Versa, a Honda Fit, and a Mazda M3, I think. That one was the sportiest car I looked at, but it was not made for tall. Oh, Mazda 3. It's just called. That's right. You're right. It's just called Mazda 3. Why am I thinking M3? I don't know. Anyway, Mazda 3. But it was like you just bang if you're more than like 5.5 feet, you just bang your head getting it. Oh yeah, that's probably why I have that on my brain, because of that stupid Beamer. But like you can't get into a Mazda 3 if you're more than like 5'6". You just hit your head every time. You can't do anything about it. It's miserable. Both me and my father, because he was just hanging out with me while I was test driving these cars, car shopping. Like both of us just were like, how do we get in? And no, so I was like, all right, maybe I don't buy that car. Oh, all right. Adventure game, first input, walks over to the wall, picks something up, stuffs it in the pocket. Welcome to Volatoline. Test drove Mazda 3, Miata, CRZ, a Prius. It's a spread of cars there. And a Nissan Z. Nissan Z sounds like something that's not legal to drive in America. I'm assuming it was, but like, that's how much I know about cars. I just hear a Z and I'm like, that sounds like illegal. The world capital of mechanical toys. Let yourself be transported by the magnificent landscape surrounding Valladolid, a small charming town tucked away in the Alps, and by Vorarlberg Manufacturing, whose exceptional savoir-faire in the specialized world of luxury mechanical toys and automatons is at the root of Valladolid's reputation around the world. For 800 years, the Vorarlberg family has passed its knowledge from generation to generation, perfecting the art of that particular branch of clockmaking that breathes life into the complex network of cogs and spindles that make up automatons. You wanted a coupe. See, I guess my question for wanting a coupe, because I mentioned already I'm a hatchback fan, right? So obviously I'm going to be arguing for 2 things. One is you want more cargo space, and the other is you want more seats. Like, that just seems like utility. You know, if you can have a small car with interior room, isn't that functional? And I know you said fun to drive, so maybe the answer is just hatchbacks aren't fun to drive, and I have no sense of that. What if you have, like, what if you have friends? What if you want to pick someone up? Not have multiple cars? This is actually one of the reasons I was really unhappy having a Z4 Roadster as my rental, was like I couldn't offer to bring other people along on adventures. That was like kind of annoying. I wish I'd gotten the car that I asked for from the rental. That is not a perk. They're your friends, Turret. You want your friends. I like friends. No. God. Y'all Y'all out here excluding people. There wasn't a lot of rideshare going on, friends. Okay. Albert, are you more of a Seinfeld person? Everyone lived in different parts of the city. So no one can borrow your car? What is it with people and not wanting to like have cars be useful? This is like, I know to be fair, none of you are the first people who I've encountered who have said these things, but it bewilders me every time I encounter it. Meanwhile, about Valadaline, its creative wonders once defied belief and drew the admiration of young and old alike. People would come from across Europe for a chance to vie for the right to own one of these fantastic toys. Unequal savoir-faire. At the heart of a mechanical automaton is its motor. A series of spindles are set in motion to music via a set of cogs. Attached to these spindles are cams that are shaped in the image of the music. In turn, they command a series of rods which control the gestures of the toy at their tips. Used your car only for commuting. See, that's kind of funny. Like, my experience was the opposite. When I bought my car, I only used my car for either for like longer trips to get back to my family, to like drive from DC to Philly, or I used it for trips away from the city to, like, you know, for example, I went to a Guitar Center to buy a piano bench for my piano. Like, that's the kind of thing. So, you know, I wanted space. So I never, because I was a mile and a half from work, so I walked to work. But like, I'm just saying, is like, you know, this is kind of like, I used it only for non-commuting. The last time I commuted by driving was probably like 2011. And that was in Rochester. So there's not enough cars in Rochester. How do you get home when I mean, so that's a good question. That's why living in DC was such a party, because you obviously you had a subway. I don't think LA has much public transit. Yeah, imagine commuting in Rochester. Oh shit, there's more text. Automaton construction takes place in 3 stages: modeling, mechanics, and casing. The process requires the participation of 20 different specialized trades. In its heyday, the Vorarlberg factory employed over 100 craftsmen, mechanics, watchmakers, sculptors, tailors, and dressmakers working in separate workshops. LA has more public. Is it like a unified systems, like a system, or? Oh yeah, Chicago. It's actually funny. A guy I met on the New York City to Philadelphia ride, he is like visiting Chicago right now. And you're just like doing touristy stuff, and like all of his posts are super funny, or mostly about food. But also, shout outs to my deep dish joke during Vice City Definitive Edition. Now I'm just thinking about it. True, maybe my peak commentary for that event. Right. I mean, LA is just so sprawly, right? It's hard to cover everything because so much of it has been designed for car. I don't think I've never been to Chicago to be to Chicago. I think I flew into Chicago once with my family, but we rented a car and like did a road trip. Vorarlberg automatons all have 2 distinguishing features in common: their high precision mechanisms and the characteristic Vorarlberg wind-up key. Devising and assembling each model is a meticulous process. Standard toys are constructed from local wood, while the most sophisticated ones use more precious resources such as ebony, imported from Madagascar. Despite competition from Asia, the Vorarlbergs never gave in to the temptation to produce electrical robots and chose to continue their exploration of the mysteries of perpetual mechanical motion. See, this is why you retired, because you know that if you did another run, I would make a Vor joke during your next run. Was it a good Vor joke? I thought it was. I mean, it was kind of funny. I don't know. It was during that was Deer Simulator. Yeah, that was Deer Simulator, because I was watching that waiting to get on the couch for me Scoozy. Why does it keep saying unequaled savoir-faire? The Vorarlbergs have come a long way from their simple jointed puppets of yesteryear. Today, their creations are so lifelike, one has the impression that they can think for themselves. The first signs of puppet manufacture in Valladolid go back to the 13th century. While there was maybe no definite puppet industry at the time, Hermann Vorarlberg's renown was recognized even in the court of the emperor. Yeah, because I think at the end, don't you like go inside your like evil dear self or your real human self? Something like that. Yeah, this is totally, we're gonna get murdered by these things. I don't know if I don't even know if this is an adventure game where you die, but like it does feel like that. Oh my god. Yeah, I hope you like history lessons because that's where this stream is right now. It was not until the 17th century that Charles Vorarlberg, so close to just saying Charles Vor, founded the Vorarlberg Mechanical Toy and Puppet Factory. And industrial activity in the valley really took off. The reputation of Valladolid and its famous toys then just kept growing and growing. Yo, this dude's about to eat this puppet like it's like he's Saturn. To producing theatrical puppets. Yeah, this is just exposition. This is just reading. You know, settle in, get comfy. The turn of the 20th century was Valladolid's golden age as expressed in the factory's impressive architecture and the main houses of the town. The Vorarlberg reputation crossed the oceans, dispatching its finest precision mechanisms across the globe to delighted buyers who began to believe that Vorarlberg automatons had a life of their own. Since the end of the Second World War, the destiny of the factory has been in the hands of Rudolf's daughter, Anna Vorarlberg, the last and sole descendant of the prestigious line of craftsmen. This inspiring figure negotiated the business through the end of the war. She breathed new life into production by creating works of art to appeal to experts and enthusiasts alike. Vorarlberg automatons became rare collector's items with highly innovative mechanisms of unequaled ingeniousness, even to this day. Tap, you gotta read. You know who's Tapioca, twitch.tv/tapioca is you need to read. All right, I'm gonna look at you. Please read. I want you to tap whenever you're skipping text in a video game. I want you to imagine that I'm yelling at my desk. Read. I'm not going to type it in. I'm not going to tell you how to stream or how to play your game, but I'm doing it in here in my office right here. All right. Anyway. Okay. All right. We're back in. When to read, but you don't read books. You already said that. What is it? Oh.
I really don't have the strength to take this suitcase any further. I wonder who can help me.
Oh, we got voice acting in this game. All right. Oh, no, is this? Oh, this is probably like, okay, so when it glows, you can go to another area. Okay, that seems like another area. I wonder how pixel hunty this game is going to be. All right, well, let's go this way. Yeah, all right, we got double click for run. Confirm, confirm, confirm. Oh. Hello? Can I? Oh, wait. So the problem here is the cursor seems like a little messed up, and it seems like when it turns into an hourglass sometimes, I can't see it because my cursor appears on screen. So that's a little annoying. I might have to, I mean, I think I can manage for now, but.
Hi there. Hey, hi there. What are you doing? Can I see?
No, too difficult. Momo's work very difficult.
Oh, these are topics for me to bring up. All right, so we have like a little topic menu.
So, your name's Momo. I'm Kate.
Momo do like Hans. He draw.
Hans?
Don't disturb Momo. Momo work difficult.
What version of this did you play, Violet Hour? Or did you play it on PC, or was it one of the console versions?
I've just arrived. My case is a little heavy. Can you help me take it up to the room?
Momo's strong, very strong, but no time. Momo very busy.
All right, what happened? Does it change if I repeat it?
I've just arrived. My case
Is it the same? Okay, text is the same.
Can you help me take it up to the room?
Momo's strong.
All right, it's just repeating.
But no time. Momo very busy.
Look, Momo is drawing, and I'm pretty sure Momo works here at this hotel. So
I guess I'll let you continue working.
Oh, I was expecting a big Canadian A at the end there, but I guess maybe Kate is not Canadian. We don't really know much about Kate at this point. It seems like she just traveled here, so that's something. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we're not. All right. Well, I guess we got to go upstairs then. Oh, wait. See, this is I got to fix this cursor issue. Oh, here we go. What'd that do? Oh, do I have to wind it up? Oh, we got a key. All right, we're adventure gaming now. We're just picking shit up. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it'd be like that. All right, none of these things are real. Oh, maybe I can.
Need a key.
I need a key. Oh shit! I have to learn how to use my inventory. Okay, right click. Awesome. So is that like queued up now? It is. Okay. Now. Yes.
Okay, I'm coming.
Nice. All right, we did it. We did it. Puzzle solved. Puzzle strikes again.
Hi there.
Hello there, ma'am.
I would like a room. My company should have made a reservation in the name of Walker. The company is Marson and Lormont Associates. The name is Kate Walker.
Of course, Miss Walker. You are in room 6 on the next floor up.
Thank you.
All right. So our name is Kate Walker, and we work for was it Marson and Lormont? Morson and Lormont. The name's not important. And I guess we just traveled here.
Could you possibly take my luggage up, please?
Please do excuse me, Miss Walker. We have been neglecting our duties. Guests are so rare these days that we forget our manners. So you're the American woman? Is it true what people say, that you've come to buy the factory?
Not factory. Anna's house. Hans' house.
Excuse me?
Would you quiet down, you mischievous little boy? I imagine our little town must disappoint you. You see, today is very sad for us. It's a day of mourning. Today is the funeral of Miss Anna.
Momo sad, but Hans not dead. Hans long way away. Anna told Momo. Anna liked Momo very much.
That's enough, Momo. Stop pestering the lady. Now go on, scram. Get out of here, you hear?
I think Momo needs to form a union. Wow. Yeah, whatever that kid just dropped on the floor, I'm picking up.
Yes, Miss Anna. Such a great loss for Valet de Laine, it really is. Because now that she's dead, the factory will close. But you're here to stop that happening, aren't you? Our future is in your hands, Miss Walker.
What? Anna Vorarlberg is dead?
Yeah, look at this dude's gait. That means wide. Walking wide.
Here's your room. I hope you like it, Miss Walker.
All right, teleported in.
I'll leave you to rest for the time being. You must have a lot of work to do. You know,
Yep, this is. I mean, this is GOG version, so.
News for us here. It would make us very happy to see life return to our valley.
Are there mods for this?
If only you had seen Valet de Laine before. It was delightful.
Oh, Valet de
People came
Laine.
from all over the world to
I knew
buy
that.
Vorarlberg automatons. Ah, somebody has left you some mail, I see. Remember, if you need anything at all, we're not far away, Miss Walker.
All right. Well, there you go. We're in there.
I don't need that for the time
Oh,
being.
all right. I don't need that. So I guess that's the bathroom. Oh. What do we got in here? Yeah, folks. You want to see me read this book? There we go. Now I'm reading it. I'm not going to get over this shit. All right. Dear Kate, our client, the Universal Toy Company, is more than eager to see conclusions from the talks with Vorarlberg Manufacturing with a view to a takeover in the days to come, and we have received notification to this effect. We are counting on your undoubted qualities as a oh shit, we're playing as a lawyer, to bring negotiations with Madame Anna Vorarlberg, the current owner, to a close. Allow me to remind you that the Universal Toy Company is a multinational which has a monopoly. You don't write that down, you fucking idiot. Which has a monopoly on the toy market. It is a Class A priority client who is also presenting Madame Vorarlberg with a golden opportunity to sell her factory. You should remind her of this fact in case she starts having last-minute second thoughts before signing the purchase agreement. I am under no doubt that you will live up to the great expectations I have on you. God, this is why I quit law school, is this stuff where it's like, yo, be nice, but be, you know, but slit their throats if you have to. Like, we own everything already.
I should tell Marson about the death of Miss Vorarlberg. I hope this isn't going to get too complicated. I can't see myself staying here too long.
Yep, no way you would stay here too long. Is this a bathroom?
No need to go down there.
Oh, no. It's... Wait, what is it then? You just played this last week, Francophone? Was it your first time playing it? I guess maybe we need to go find a phone. I'm going to say we need to find a phone. All right, there's no space that way. Oh, is this another? Okay, so this is probably that, but there's a gap here, so this must be something else. Yeah, I have to redo it for the speedrun trophy, but I enjoyed it. It was more than what you were expecting. Oh, sick. That's what I like to hear.
No need to go down there.
All right. Oh, why are all these rooms no need to go down there?
No need to go down there.
All right. Are you gonna let me into any rooms?
No need to go down there.
All right. Kate, the doors. Yo, sup, Ryder? How's it going? Welcome to Syberia.
No need to go down there.
All right, that's all she knows how to say. That's the only way she can commute. All right. Well, let's see if this guy... Wait, no, we gotta walk across the room because that kid totally dropped something. Yes, come on. Adventure game. You put something on the floor, Adventure game pro tag's gonna take it. The fact that she just immediately stuffs it in her jacket is going to kill me every time. Okay. Get the other one too. She's like, oh, what is this? Is there can I save in this game? What is this? Oh, I have a cell phone. Does it work? What? I can't remember cell phone numbers. Memory. Dan, Olivia, Mom, office.
Marson and Lormont, how can I help you?
Can you put me through to Mr. Marson, please? It's Kate Walker.
Hold the line, please.
Hello, Kate. So tell me, how's the case going?
I've just got to Valladolid, and there's a slight problem, Mr. Marson, I'm afraid. Mrs. Vorarlberg is dead.
That's most unfortunate. But I seem to remember we made provisions for just such a sad eventuality, and we know that there was no heir.
Yes, that's right, but...
So where's the problem, Kate? Contact the notary right away. I'll get my secretary to fax you his address and an introduction letter from the firm.
Very good, Mr. Marson.
Right, I gotta go, Kate. Keep me up to date, okay?
I just...
Okay, so Kate seems to have some sort of reservation about what's going on. And like, maybe that's not surprising, right? Like, lawyers are generally unsympathetic. The way that letter was written, the way Mr. Marson just talked, all these things are extremely unsympathetic, so. Who's Dan? Alright, we're making phone calls now.
Dan Foster isn't around to take your call right now, so please leave your message after the tone.
Oh, alright. I don't know who Olivia is. Nobody wants to work anymore. Is that what you're saying, Coca? Oh, busy. Do kids these days know what a busy tone is? Wow, my mom is too busy for me. Messed up. All right, that's all I got. Okay, so we did the phone call thing. The dude's gonna fax us something? How are we gonna get a fax? Maybe this guy knows.
I'm back again.
Miss Walker?
Back, back, back. Oh my God, there are so many things to ask about.
Hello, my name is Kate Walker, and...
Of course, of course. Walker, room 6, next floor up.
All right. I mean, genius. You opened the tab when the stream started, forgot about it, and then 40 minutes passed. Could use some cold weather. Could use some Syberia. I'm not even sure where Valladolid is. I mean, if they talked about the Second World War in relation to its history, then it must be European, but...
A fax didn't arrive for me, did it?
Maybe. I thought I heard the phone ring.
Do you think you might want to go and check?
Certainly, ma'am. Immediately.
Thank you very much.
Is it fake France? You got the fax machine under your desk? Oh yeah, that makes sense. It would be Swiss, wouldn't it? Because it's like clocks and shit. Didn't realize I wanted to be Syberia so bad until just now, yeah. Dear Major Filter, as you are no doubt aware, our practice is charged with undertaking negotiations for the takeover of the Vorarlberg manufacturing by our client, the Universal Toy Company. It is with great sadness that we learn of the recent death of the manager and owner of the factory, Madame Vorarlberg, with whom negotiations had started. We are under no doubt that Madame Vorarlberg left you instructions before her death, enabling this sale to be concluded. We should remind you of the significant boost the arrival of the American multinational would bring to the economy of your region. It is for this reason that I'm sure you'll give our representative, Ms. Kate Walker, a warm welcome. They make it clear you're in the French Alps? Okay. Sounds about right.
Thank you.
At your service.
Yeah, so far this is like really cute and straightforward. Like everything I've done to advance the game so far makes just like a ton of goddamn sense.
I think I'm going to need your help again.
Are you leaving already, Miss Walker? Should we bring down your luggage?
No, I'm not leaving yet. It's just that
We would love to help, but just think what would happen if the telephone rang, or if a fax arrived, or if a customer came through the door. We don't have 5 minutes rest here. I'm sorry.
oh, it's okay. No biggie.
What? Wait, what was I gonna ask him to do?
The young boy who was here earlier talked about, Hans. Who is Hans?
Momo was talking about Hans Vorarlberg, Anna's younger brother. But he died a long time ago. Nobody here even met him.
Oh, he died a long time ago. So, like, the question right now is Hans just still alive, or did Anna create a automaton recreation that perfectly mimics Hans? I don't know.
Who is the boy who was drawing here earlier? Is he your son?
Heaven forbid. No, not at all. He's not a bad boy. No, Momo is just a little...
A new pair of Hans.
What is his connection with Anna Vorarlberg?
Momo is what you'd call the village
Wow.
idiot, and
God damn it.
took him under her wing. He must have reminded her of her younger brother, no doubt. And birds of a feather stick together, don't they?
You're implying that Anna Vorarlberg was a little bit slow as well?
Heaven forbid. No, not at all. She was a real loner. She kept to herself. That's all.
I'm gonna say that Kate Walker is a lawyer. I'm not implying it. I'm calling her what she is.
I just love all these little mechanical robots. I've noticed there are tons of them here in Valadilen.
Be careful what you say. Vorarlberg automatons are not robots. If you want people to like you here, never ever pronounce the word robot.
So you mean they don't want to hear
Okay.
about my
what is the
podcast,
difference
Giant Robot
between
FM?
an automaton and a robot, then?
Well, to tell you the truth, no one really knows.
You know, you can just listen to Giant Robot FM to learn more about giant robots. You can get it from, oh, you know what? You can also forget to launch the bot. I knew I was forgetting something. Wait a second. There you go. Which, you know, perfect opportunity to remind you that there is a sub-game poll if you want to vote in the sub-game poll, which is very weird right now. So there you go. Think about it. Consider your options. This poll will close when I finish Onimusha 3 Demon Siege. So whenever that happens, we'll see. Wow, people are doing it. People really want to see. Yeah, Onimusha 3 Demon Siege was the winner of the previous poll before Death Stranding, so right now the sub-games locked in are Onimusha 3 Demon Siege, Death Stranding, and then whatever is the winner of this poll.
Did you know Anna Vorarlberg yourself?
Oh, why, of course I did. I mean, well, not really. She was a very great lady. We loved her very much. May she rest in peace.
Oh, as always, if it does not reply to you, just vote again. I feel like I might have missed Ryder's vote there. Sometimes I don't know. I should probably fix the goddamn parsing. I think it has to do with like it sometimes it just mashes messages together and it can't parse the message because there are two messages together. This is a rough poll. Why is that, Coca? Looks to me pretty simple. Everyone's voting for cows.
I'm gonna go look around Valadilen. See you later.
As you like, miss.
So who am I? Okay, I guess I just need to go large cogwheel, medium cogwheel, a small cogwheel the size of a large cogwheel. Tizing, fax 1, fax 2. Who is this for? Let me read this again. I want to read it. I want to read it. God, how do I? Oh my God. What? Oh, consult. There you go. Aha. Yeah, Diablo. I mean, Diablo 2 is a real video game. Can't hurt you. Well, I mean, it's actually a bot, not an automaton. Mm-hmm. You'll put your vote in the bank for contradiction, but you'll get bought for Phoenix Wright. Yeah, Phoenix Wright, I kind of expect to win in the long run, but who knows? All right, so the person I'm talking to is this Al Fulter. Or, I mean, I guess that's the notary? Oh my God. Oh, okay. So now these are just moving to the next zone. All right. I think there's... All right. All right. Is this a different door?
No need to go down there.
My God, why does it the thing you say? Can I just leave town? Can we just walk it? Oh wait, who's that man? I want to talk to that man. What's up, my dude?
Good morning.
Good morning. What a pleasure to meet such a lovely young lady honoring our aging streets. Please sit yourself down next to me so we can enjoy the air together.
It would be a pleasure, but I'm afraid I don't have the time. Some other time, maybe.
I hope so, miss. I remember when these streets were full of vibrant life. In those days, there was a charming encounter to be had round every corner. Our good little town of Valladolid is not what it used to be.
It looks like things have changed a bit around here.
Our children have all left the valley. They need to earn a living, don't they? Can't really blame them. You have to move with the times, don't you? And it's not at the Vorarlberg factory that they'll find jobs. Being excluded from the world is not an easy burden to bear, believe you me, miss.
But it's such a pretty little village.
I can tell you're not from these parts. I hope you enjoy the pleasures that we still have to offer. Good day to you.
So is this game about how automation destroyed society? Is that what this is about? Are we doing one of those? Damn, these are some slopes. Well, like some very cool areas to walk around. Oh, right. This was like the church I saw earlier. Can I even get in here? Let me in. No.
No point. It's locked. I'll come back when the funeral is over.
I have like a real newfound appreciation for slopes with all the cycling I've been doing. I feel like I've become much more specific about like grades of roads. Like, yeah, you know when it's like, you know, 6 versus 7 versus 5 or whatever. This is just like a really nice to look at game. Oh, there's something over there too. Okay, so I can get into that door.
No need to go down there.
No need to go down there, folks. That's all she knows how to say. Oh? What? This man also needs to be let in. Oh, okay. Pull the lever?
that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
Okay, maybe we can try one of these cogwheels. No, that's a big old X. Okay, so there's an X on it when it don't work. No. Okay, I guess I need something else then. There's nothing else for me to... Oh.
If that's going to work,
Okay, yeah.
it looks like something's missing.
So there's something we got to slot in here. It's not one of those cogwheels, so we need to find something else. It wasn't summer. Yeah, if you weren't sweating and boiling alive. How's everyone? You know, I'm hanging in there. I'm enjoying an adventure game that is completely new to me. This is Syberia. I've never played Myst. All right, so I guess that was a puzzle. Once again, my cursory problems. I mean, I don't know. What if I played Myst on like 3DS? Would that be good? We'll find like the worst version of Myst possible.
No need to go down there.
That would be
Good
interesting.
morning.
God.
Are you open? Can I buy something from your bakery?
No, afraid not. Not possible. We're closed.
I can wait a while.
You can wait, but we're closed all day. Day of mourning.
I'm sorry. Please accept my condolences.
Don't worry about it. Because of Madame Vorarlberg's death, all the shops are closed. Mayor's decision. Try tomorrow.
Tomorrow I won't be here. That's a pity.
We're gonna be here tomorrow.
No need to go down there. No need to go down there.
Oh, okay. We got another like area to inspect here.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
So I guess you gotta put something in his hand.
That's going to work. It looks like something's missing.
No need to go down there. All right. So we got something that's going to attach to this thing's foot, something we're going to put in this dude's hand so he can like inspect it with his robo eyes. Ooh. What is that? Put it in your jacket. Put it in your jacket. Hell yeah. Oh, there you go. The Val-de-Len Gazette for Wednesday, April 17th, 2002. Mourning the loss of the queen of our hearts. Let us pay homage today to Anna Vorarlberg, who died peacefully yesterday at the age of 86. The great lady devoted her life to her business and our community. This formidable woman had an extraordinary energy, a force that allowed our automaton technology to develop and to make our valley continually proud. Her vitality was matched by her generosity and goodness. which has marked all of Valdelen's inhabitants. The mayor of our town has declared that today would be a day of collective mourning in honor of Madame Vorarlberg. Her funeral will take place this morning at 10 a.m. in the parish church, officiated by the town's own priest. All right, editorial. Anna Vorarlberg's death marks the end of an era in Valdelen. Madame Vorarlberg was an outstanding woman who presided over Vorarlberg manufacturing for more than 50 years. Her death seems to bring further loss in its wake, sounding the death knell of our automaton factory, the economic heart of our town. It is impossible to view her passing without concern for the future of our valley. In the last decade, computers, video games, and electronic robots have become predominant in our consumer society, rendering traditional clockwork mechanisms obsolete. The age of the wind-up toy is over. Such technology cannot compete in the modern economic climate and has fallen by the wayside. It would have been definitively consigned to oblivion if Vorarlberg Manufacturing had not upheld its renowned, that's the wrong it's, savoir-faire, helping Valdelen to remain economically active. However, today the industry has lost its spiritual force and the future looks bleak. Maybe the time has come to celebrate the prospective American takeover of the factory, but what will be the cost to the soul of Valdelen? Stiff joints? Chronic hangovers? Need a spring in your step? Look no further. Dr. Schweitzer's Miracle Elixir, one remedy for 1,000 woes. And we got this one, this upper right corner here. The protest group Mountain Peace demonstrated yesterday near the site of the new Espete Dam. They claim the construction of the dam has damaged the blue warbler's natural habitat. Intervention on the part of the forest ranger was necessary to disperse the demonstrators. You know, it's so like goddamn depressing that like all environmental action is portrayed as like Looney Tunes, you know? Like in the face of, you know, just like oil companies and fossil fuel companies just like fucking destroying everything. It's like, you know, the real problem are the not even eco-terrorists. The real problem are environmentalists just like not doing anything. All right. Anyway. Boink. So does that... Okay, so that's... I wonder if we can give the dude paper. I'm gonna keep exploring, but...
No need to go down there.
No need to go down there. Yo, this town keeps going.
No need to go down there.
No need to go down there. All right, these stairs are not real. They are not a hot zone.
No need to go down there.
Don't do it. Don't do it, folks. Just don't do it. Not worth it. All right, these stairs are real, though. We just get a long animation of her like gently tugging on this door and then walking away. All right. Okay. Well, I guess that's the end of the street. Or is it? Or is it? It is. I wonder if we can give the give mail to the thing. Maybe that was what we needed to do. Let's try it. I don't know if you can actually give like paper and stuff to the thing.
This thing's jammed.
Like, can I... No? You can't put paper in the hand? Oh, no, 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 no. That is the end of this. That's the end. That is our house in the in the middle of our street. All right. Well, I don't think putting paper in the hand is what we want. So, boop. See you later.
No need to go down there.
Paper is what I want.
No need to go down there.
Okay. I guess I should have tried the other papers. I mean, obviously, I don't know if it's necessarily a paper I have, but like, I gotta try now. Because it could be that maybe the paper addressed to the person is like the thing I gotta put in.
It's jammed.
Oh, Lamau. What a jerk. What a stupid moron. I got adventure gamed. Gotta check for items. Can't leave any item behind. Okay. Oh, interesting. Oh, so I can like put something here. Can I just get like one of these? No. No. It's very funny. I mean, it seems like the game like has like the logic built in. All right, we don't know what we need this for yet anyway. I guess I'll go talk to the dude. Fine. Jeez.
Hello, sir.
Miss Walker, I presume. Have you had a good journey?
Everything went very smoothly. Thank you.
Do take a seat, Miss Walker, please.
I will pick up a chair and leave.
I imagine you are aware of the business that brings me here.
Of course. I was waiting for you.
I am the legal representative for the Universal Toy Company. I'm responsible for...
So I understood, Miss Walker.
Like, but enough about you.
Miss Walker, I am afraid that the sale of the Vorarlberg factory is not as straightforward as it first seemed.
Whoa there. Everything was agreed. We'd obtained Anna Vorarlberg's consent, and her death does absolutely nothing to invalidate that. Now, I have to be back in New York the day after tomorrow, Metro Alphoter. My client and I are impatient to seal this deal.
I understand only too well, Miss Walker. There is an heir, Miss Walker.
Excuse me? An heir? But Madame Vorarlberg never married, as far as I know. And in my last conversation with her, she absolutely never mentioned this detail.
Miss Walker, believe me, I was more surprised than you are. Anna Vorarlberg sent me a letter 2 days before she died. Understand, Miss Walker, that had I known about this earlier, I would have informed you. I shall read you the document in my possession. I am so very old. It seems that today life is slipping away from me more quickly than I imagined, and I fear that I will not be of this world to sign the takeover contract for my dear factory. So, I must make this confession to you now. My brother Hans is still alive.
Oh my god.
It would not surprise me if you find this difficult to believe, but it is indeed the truth. You must remember his death, his funeral too. Even though you were very young at the time, it was but a sordid charade dreamt up by our father. To him, the very idea that his only son should wish to leave Baladilen and abandon the family business was unbearable. When Hans left, he preferred to think him dead and make everybody else believe this too. He obliged me to bear this terrible secret as well. I repeat that Hans is still alive, so when I die, it is he who becomes the sole and rightful heir of our factory.
Okay, I see. If Hans Vorarlberg is not dead after all, then I just have to sign the contracts with him. I suppose you've already contacted him? Where can I reach him?
The second half of the letter informs us that Hans Vorarlberg is somewhere in Syberia. I will leave the document in your hands to read at your leisure.
Alright, here we go. They want me to do some reading as well. Can't leave it all to the professionals. Dear Major, I'll falter. It's okay, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Oh, okay, here we go. I've never had the chance to see my dear brother again. Fortunately, though, Hans and I have remained very close in thought throughout the years. Yeah, it is missing that part. I don't know why, though. Throughout the years, I've been able to follow his meandering life as he sporadically sent me news. On occasions, he would write me letters, but they were rare, as my brother, since his unfortunate accident, has maintained a phobia for the written word. However, he has sent me several plans of automatons that I eagerly had made up at the factory, and I will admit that they have largely contributed to the success of Vorarlberg Creations. Hans has always had a marvelous gift of breathing life into objects through clever combinations of cogwheels and springs. My little brother is a genius in the true sense of the word. Let's return to the matter in hand. Rest assured of my personal conviction that my brother will not object in the slightest to the sale of the factory. If I have already passed away, when you come to read this letter, it is to him that the matter should be addressed. I received his last letter 6 months ago, posted from the north of Syberia. I regret to say that I have received no more recent news. I am aware of the difficult situation in which my confession and lack of further details leave you, but I wish to die with a clear conscience. I would be grateful, dear Mater, if you could inform the American law firm with whom I have been dealing of these developments. I have grown so old, so tired. With all my respect, will all my respect and final greetings, Anna Vorarlberg. Why is the game title spelt Syberia, S-Y instead of S-I? I don't know. We'll find out. Or maybe there won't be an answer.
Anna Vorarlberg had no further information to add?
Unfortunately not, Miss Walker. I have told you as much as I know. The situation, in legal terms, is now clear. If you want to conclude this sale, you have to find Hans Vorarlberg. Apparently, there is a body lying in the town cemetery. There also seems to be some ghost wandering around Syberia. It seems you have your work cut out for you. Believe me, Miss Walker, when I say that I am most sorry for this regrettable setback. Most sorry.
Great. What now, then?
Perhaps you will find out more in the Vorarlberg factory archives. You will find the key in the waiting room. My role in this affair finishes here with the reading of this letter. And now, if you'll excuse me, I must rest. You see, my health is not excellent at the moment, and my doctor forbids me from working for too long. I will not detain you for any longer, Miss Walker. Do not forget to close the door as you go out.
Goodbye, sir.
All right. Well, all right. Yeah, just again, right in the jacket. Pow, right in the jacket. We'll go out this door.
No need to go down there?
No need to go down there, folks. My bad. Yeah, I mean, the stamper must be something. Can we just get the contract and approve it? Said the key was in the waiting room. Was it? Is this the waiting room? Maybe I can put the, no. All right. Well, paper don't do it. Can I stamp the cogwheel? That would be funnier. No. All right. Key to the archive sounds really useful, but like, where is it? Maybe it's over here. I would like leave it on the table. If I were trying to give someone a key, I would make it so that they could find it. Oh, is this it? Sweet Jesus. Do we know how the automatons are powered? No, there was a reference to perpetual motion though, which seems pretty spooky. All right, what did I just pick up? Telescopic key. Damn. All right, well, let's get out of here. So this might be useful on that other door, question mark? Well, was that thing was like right? Oh, my phone.
Hello?
Kate?
Dan, I'm so pleased to hear your voice.
How are you, honey? Did you have a good journey? Have you settled in?
It was long, tiring, damp especially, but I'm okay. Especially when you...
Everything going as planned?
Yeah, I mean, well, not really. It's not exactly what I thought it would be. You know, everything's so different here.
Actually, while we're on the subject, I managed to free myself up tomorrow lunchtime. I'll come and meet you at the airport. I hope the flight from Paris won't be delayed. We're expected at the Goldbergs about 8 o'clock. I hope you have the time to take a shower and change, my poor honey bun.
Dan, I don't think the Goldbergs tomorrow night is really on.
Don't worry, Kate. You'll be as perfect as ever. Anyway, you never have to wear much to look really great.
Dan, I'm going to have to extend my stay here. There's 1 or 2 complications. You understand?
Kate, honey, what are you talking about? It's only a measly toy factory.
The sale isn't going through as expected. I've got to stay a bit longer. Dan, you don't mind, do you?
But Katie, you can't do this to me. I mean, it's the Goldberg contracts. There's millions of dollars on the line here.
I know, I'm sorry. You go ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll get back as soon as I can, I promise. Okay, I've got to go. I'll call you back soon. Love you, honey.
We might need to kill Dan. Dan seems like an asshole. I hope he doesn't live through the game. Yeah, that relationship does not sound healthy to me. All right, I'm going to assume that I got a telescopic key. Yeah, here we go. Oh, right into his brain. Hell yeah. All these little animations are so cute. okay, so like right now, if you ask me what this game is going to be about, it's going to be us trying to find this guy, and he's like built some automaton fortress in Syberia that we have to navigate. That's my guess. It's my hot guess. Also, Kate will have to like slowly betray everyone in her life because they all suck. Well, we're a gamer, so we're going to go left. Yeah, that might be, it might be that, Albert. We might need to find the Heart of Darkness. Damn, look at that grass. It's the most realistic grass I've ever seen in a video game. Yeah. I mean, look, it's fine. I mean, I was using it synonymously, not to like one-up you about, you know, knowing what the movie's based on. All right. All right. There's places to go to. All right. Something told me this probably is in the archives. Yeah, no, this is very like melancholy and worn down. I mean, this is like real post-industrial sort of vibes, you know, with the worn factory and everything. Ooh, what is that? Okay. Oh God. What is all this?
Doesn't look like that works.
No? All right, do I need to change? Maybe I need to change things elsewhere. That's probably the same thing for that, yeah.
Doesn't look like that works.
Oh, wait a second. What is this chain? What is this pull chain? Yank my chain. All right. Maybe that activated the factory? Sounds like it did something. I had like a real difficult time figuring out like where you can go. But it doesn't seem too overwhelming so far, so, you know, maybe I'll be fine. Seems like something could end up coming off the factory line here. And it would drop right here. It's got a real unique vibe. All right. Can I go? Is that up the stairs? Is that what that is? Stairs? Can you use stairs? Yeah, we can. Oh, real door. Real door. Ah, real monsters. I like it. It's very charming, I think. All right, clock. So we're looking at it, we're inspecting it. Is there maybe information? So this is, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if there's a clock puzzle in this game. So the it is currently 7 o'clock, right? Is that actually? It doesn't look like the right letters. Is the clock rotated in a weird way? The right Roman numerals, I mean, excuse me. Would it surprise you if there were 13? I mean, who knows what this game is? It could be scary. Could have guts monsters, maybe. Who can say? Oh, what we got here? Madam, you will have received several warnings from my office concerning penalty charges incurred on unpaid invoices from the company Loculum. The total debt for which you are currently responsible stands at 47,000 francs. What is the ESRB rating for this? Why, it is T for teen. It's right on the cover of the box on the screen. The total debt for which you are responsible, I strongly advise you to acquit yourself of this debt by sending the necessary funds to our payment center. In the absence of such a response on your part, I'll be obliged to undertake legal proceedings against you to recover the outstanding funds. Despite numerous follow-up letters on our part, we notice that you still owe the sum of 80,000 francs, corresponding to invoices dated January, February, and March 98, including increments for late payment. We are asking you to resolve the situation by return of post. In case of non-payment, we will oblige to suspend all supplies and refer the matter to the relevant legal authorities. Yeah, that's savoir-faire. I mean, it's at least T for teen because there's a lawyer as the main character. Dear Anna, I find myself under the obligation to undertake certain procedures against your company, a situation I find particularly painful given the special relationship our bank has enjoyed with your company over the years. You yourself admit that, for some time, Vorarlberg Manufacturing has become a financial liability, and due to shareholder and partnership pressure, I am no longer able to underwrite your debts with the bank. I am sorry to say that we are obliged to comply with the economic imperatives of the era. It is for this reason, I think Albert's doing a bit. It is for this reason that I beg you to accept the American investors' proposal. Such a takeover comes at a fortuitous moment, as it is the only way to swell your accounts and settle your debts. Did it really? Did you look up what the ESRB rating was for? Was it for drinking? That would be hilarious. It will also enable Vorarlberg Manufacturing to stay afloat, streamline production, and modernize production techniques. You will thus be savoir-faire is like a sort of flourish or aesthetic. I think that's my understanding of it. If there's if someone wants to correct me on the proper usage of savoir-faire, please. Mild language use of alcohol. That sounds right. You will thus be able to keep the name alive. One that in its day was a guarantee of quality and savoir-faire. Please believe me, Anna, when I say that I offer this advice not just as a banker, but also as an old friend who desires nothing but good for you. I know that such a decision cannot be taken easily. You can truly hold your head up high, my dear Anna, and be proud of your achievements throughout the years. My deepest apologies for bearing such unpleasant news. All right, so the company was in debt.
Oh my gosh. Invoices, invoices, more invoices. I never knew the factory was in such a bad way financially. These last 2 years must have been very hard for Anna Vorarlberg.
Oh, look at this shit. What is this? This is like a big... Oh, are we gonna get on a train? Are we gonna get on a sick-ass train in an adventure game? God, I hope we do. I love being on trains. The knowledge of how to do something. Okay, so like mastery, sort of, maybe? Is the connotation that you're like an expert at it, or that like you just have like a workman-like knowledge of it? So I feel like savoir-faire to me, like as an English speaker, always implies mastery, or like, you know, like you're styling. You styled on somebody with your savoir-faire. Dear Hans, I know how much you dislike the written word, but I do not have the time to forge you a voice cylinder. I imagine that someone in your entourage will be kind enough to read these few lines to you. I received your latest set of plans. Your project is extraordinary. Your all-time masterpiece, perhaps. Time seems to have had no effect on your genius. Quite the contrary. I am proud of you, my dear little brother. Sometimes I find it hard to believe that a century has gone by since the last time I saw you. It only seems like yesterday that you rushed away from Val d'Elen. It's more that you're competent, but not necessarily an expert. Okay. We undertook production immediately, following your instructions to the letter. The locomotive was ready within a week. If only you could see it. But you will see it. That much I have promised you. It is magnificent. It seems impatient to set out on its maiden voyage. There is only Oscar left to build. I hope I will finish him soon, but as you can imagine, his mechanism is complex and takes a great deal of time. Oh, wait. Okay. So did they build? Oh, it's like professional competence, sort of. Okay. Did they? Okay, so they built this train. The train is here. Mr. Burton, China is here. And I guess maybe what if we take the train out of town? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I understood you wish me to bring you that cursed prehistoric doll. The very thought of which I wonder if it is still in the cave, and if it is, what state it is in. But what does 60 years matter, after all, to an object already several thousand years old? I'm going to find it, Hans. I promise you. I have a bit of a nasty flu at the moment, which is running me down a little. I should be better in a few days, though. The sale of the factory is taking shape. The lawyer from New York should be visiting, and we will be able to sign the contracts. Then I shall. All right, so just to make sure I understood here. So there's a train. Oscar needs to be built, and then Hans wants this prehistoric doll that might be cursed. This is fine. This is all fine. All right, there's the invoices. That's the train. All right, we got a lot of info here. A lot of promising info. Still don't know what's up with this bookshelf. Doesn't seem like there's anything to click on. I was like, that book is too far forward. If we press it in, it'll activate a secret passage. Oh, no how. Okay. That makes sense. No, I mean, that's what you were describing anyway, basically, right? Look, having now played like 10 redactals in a row, I can tell you that sometimes the word is right there, but you can't think of it for whatever reason. I know that feeling. I'm living that life. This is what the summer do. It's true. All right, so okay, so that ladder is not real, but there is some kind of mechanism here. This is a lot of buttons. I'm just gonna start pressing them. No. Oh.
Doesn't look like that works.
No.
Doesn't look like that works.
No.
Doesn't look like that works. 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 If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
Maybe we need to feed it a paper. Yeah, air conditioning pretty useful as it turns out. It do be like that. Or can I feed it a gear? No. No. See, I feel like what would make sense is if I had a blueprint or something and then it could like scan the blueprint. I feel like I don't have what I need. I'm wondering what the 3 is. I assume these maybe map to the workstations. And so I think this 3 one was the one that had the screen where we could see the end of it. So my guess is that we're going to be able to manufacture something in here, but we might not have the like the thing we need to put in this slot just yet. But we know this is here. And we know we have a lot of places to explore right now, so I'm not going to fuss about thinking I can solve this right now. Yeah, I want to see what those other paths in the garden are going to before I get too caught up in this factory area. We do have that wheel going now, which is something. Okay. Ooh, there's a switch. Okay. All right. That was something. Do it again.
I don't need to do that again.
Kate, you can't shut me down like that. Please. What do you mean you don't need to do it again? It was cool. Look, there's another one right there. It would be so cool. All right. I guess that's all we need to do here. Not going to go down there. They'll need to do it again. Kate Walker. Lawyer with a with a shitty significant other and shitty boss. All right, what do we got down these other paths? Ooh, is this? Is this the train? Please tell me this is gonna be the train. This is gonna be the sick ass train. God, I wish we had sick ass trains in America. There's some okay trains in America, but not as many as I wish there were. I think I'm a train guy in video games. I'm not like an actual. If I was an actual train, you know, there's like a term. iDoc, do you know the term that train enthusiasts use for themselves in the train niche? I still can't believe it. Once I saw it, they call themselves foamers. I'm dead serious. Look it up. Go ahead, look it up. Look up foamers. I dare you. Damn, they built like a whole train station? Foamers. I told you, dog. I warned you about the foamers. I told you, bro. There you go. Oh, we're totally getting on this sick ass train. Are you kidding me?
These shelves look as if they're made for valuable objects. These shelves look as if they're made for
all right. They're all made for valuable objects. Oh, is this it? Is this the end of the road for UK Walker? These doors aren't real anymore. All right. Can't go down there. But anyway, I'm glad I was able to improve all of your lives by telling you about foamers. I'm sure you'll all become foamers yourselves very soon. Who's that? I hear a whistle. What, can I not talk to this man? Weird. All right. See, the railroad is so dead in my town that they tore the tracks out like 30 years ago. I was actually, what was really funny was I think I saw the other day that NJ Transit. So NJ Transit is the public corporation that owns all of like the New Jersey state mass transit, but they were only formed in like 1979 because previously all of the rail companies were like private companies in New Jersey. So anyway, I thought 79 was when the tracks got, or I thought 79 happened to be when passenger rail service ended to my hometown. Turns out it was actually 1969 is when passenger service ended in my hometown, and then the tracks were torn out in 90. Thanks everyone. Your town has a train museum? That sounds cool. It is so wild to me. Like, it's so terrifying to me that, like, in the middle of the 20th century, I could have taken passenger rail service to like everywhere that I care about, and it would have dropped me off within blocks of everywhere I cared about. Like the Jersey Shore town that I like to go to, there was passenger rail service and there isn't anymore. It's just bonkers. And like, oh, guess you get to enjoy these shitty cars forever. This is Stray. That's correct. Yeah, only good things happen on trains. That's correct. Ooh, what is this? What is this wheel? I better just start pressing buttons. Okay. Yeah. What? Oh, the last train to Cairo from Secret World. Nice. Okay. I guess I don't need to do that again. Do I need to do this again? What did I just do? All right, I guess I did something. There's a custodian, a janitor cleaning, but they won't talk to us. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna assume I needed to do that. Yeah. They won't talk to us. Rip me. So I'm guessing we're gonna take the train out of here. This must be the special train. You know, probably the one that was mentioned in the letter. All right. Well, let's go to the other destination then, I guess. Can I get into this? Oh, I can get into this booth.
No need to go down there.
Kate Walker says no, nerd. What are you, a foamer? Down anywhere, you know? All right. Well, I assume we'll be back here. So we know right now there's probably something new in the factory because we moved that thing inside the factory. But we should still check this last outdoor location before we go back into the factory. Resident Evil. Oh wait, oh, we can go out there. Kind of curious.
The door's locked, but I've still got to get in there.
Door's locked. It's locked. Oh, hell yeah. Are we going to climb? Responsible climbing. Don't I have a key?
Door's locked. But
Wait,
I've still got to get in there.
What are we doing? Oh, I never picked up the key. I guess he told me there was a key in the waiting room, but I never got a key. So am I dumb or did I just never get a key? Oh no, fuck that shit. I don't go into hedge mazes. Okay.
I need a key.
Okay. What if we need a key that the key is... the key is probably... Key is probably in the hedge maze. All right, folks. We just got to find out where the sniper rifle is in the hedge maze. This is Tommy Vercetti's mansion. Look, I just need to hedge my bets by walking into this mysterious hedge maze. Oh, hey.
Good morning. You've got a magnificent garden here.
She just screams at me like an ocelot.
Oh, please don't talk about it. Since my gardener automaton broke down, there are weeds everywhere. You can't imagine how much work it takes me. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. We're not used to doing without our robot help here in Veladiland. But everybody says that we're going to have to get used to it.
Uh-huh. All right. Did she just say nobody wants to work anymore? I feel like that's what I just heard there.
No point. It's locked.
Oh, all right. Nice. Nice. Just laying around. You love to see it. All right. I guess that was just what we were looking for. Just what I needed. You know what I haven't done? I haven't saved the game. All right, I think it's saved. Yo, see you later, turret. All right. Can I walk on this? No. Well, that key's probably what I wanted. Let's be real. The vibes. They're very comfy. All right, time to engage in sins against OSHA. This is safe, incredibly safe. Wow, she just wow. Yo, it's a bicycle! Hell yeah. Let's go. Well, obviously this is walking me to the next area. Sad times. I want the bicycle. Oh, okay. Is there stuff here for me to get? How about this light? Turn on the light. Boink. Footsteps. It's Momo.
Mammoth. You draw mammoth for Momo?
Ah, Momo, it's you. You scared me. What are you doing in here?
Momo want mammoth picture, like Hans picture.
Sorry, I haven't got a picture of a mammoth with me.
Take paper and pencil and draw mammoth for Momo.
You don't give up easily, do you? You remember me, don't you? I'm Kate.
Draw mammoth for Momo, please.
You must find me a bit rude turning up places uninvited where nobody knows who I am. See, it's kind of my job, you know, to get involved. But don't mind me. Just carry on with what you're doing.
You know, Kay Walker and George Stobart would deserve each other.
Never angry.
That's right. She won't be angry. Not now.
We gotta pair those two up because they're both idiots.
You're a sweet kid, Momo, but I can't draw. Least of all, mammoths.
Draw mammoth easy. Hans draw mammoth. Anna draw mammoth. Kate too.
I mean, maybe I could do a quick squiggle of a box, say, that has a mammoth inside.
No, Momo want a real mammoth.
My goodness, you are one stubborn boy. There's something I'm looking for, but I don't quite know what. I need a clue, anything that might tell me where Hans is. You want to help me, don't you?
First, you draw mammoth for Momo.
And if I help you, you help me, right?
Momo know Kate is kind. Kate draw mammoth for Momo. Then Momo tell Kate secret.
You've got a secret?
First, draw mammoth for Momo.
Yeah, because it's like, there's Syberia 1, 2, and 3, and then there's Syberia the World Before, and there might be another game in the works. Is that what it is?
Do you know if Anna came here often with Hans?
Momo want mammoth picture, like Hans picture.
What's going to happen to you now that Anna is gone?
Momo big now. They want Momo live at inn. Momo don't want. Momo take care of Momo.
From what I've seen, you look pretty resourceful. It must be fascinating to live in a village full of automatons.
Automatons made by hands. Difficult work. When Momo big, he do like hands. Momo friend of automatons.
Tell me, Momo, did you come here a lot with Anna?
Mm-hmm. Anna like Momo.
Yeah, thank you, Archie, for the good luck.
Anna like Hans. Anna on journey.
The longest journey?
Momo, I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe.
So did I have any? Okay, so I got this pencil. Maybe I can get something to draw a mammoth for me. I was just trying to think if something had a mammoth on it already. I feel like I had something with a mammoth, but maybe not. All right. So what was over in this corner? Yeah, the mammoth was inside him. He is actually the Black Ranger. Okay, so I turned on this light. What did that do for me? Can I turn it off? Oh, I can. All right. Let's see if I can go the other direction. Ah, there's like a drawing board here. What's that? Ink bottle. Oh, I bet you could use the ink bottle to pour ink into that approved stopper. Oh, it's already unlocked. Yesterday. All right, so this is May 14th, 1930. Yesterday, something terrible happened. I do not know who to turn to, who to talk to, so I've decided to write it down. You, dear diary, are now my confidant and sole guardian of my secret thoughts. Hans lies in the next room, teetering between life and death, and I am terrified. Oh, the injustice of life. First Mama, then Hans. Please, dear Lord, don't take my little brother away as well. Hans made me promise to keep this a secret, but its burden is too heavy. I know I can tell you, though, dear diary. We discovered a cave in the mountains, a marvelous cavern with ancient paintings on the walls. Only prehistoric man could have painted them because there were depictions of mammoths, which are prehistoric creatures as well. That much I know. I hate mammoths now. It's all because of them and because of that stupid prehistoric children's toy. Why, Hans? Oh, why did you try and take it? And why did I let you climb up there? It's my fault. You are in a coma now. Hans, if you die, I do not know how I could ever forgive myself. All right, another day. Hans is still not regaining consciousness. Father cannot sleep, and Gertrude cries all day long. Outside, the heat is suffocating, but inside the house is icy cold and dismal. I still have hope, though. I know my brother. I know his strength. He will pull through. He never gives in. I cannot think of anything else but Hans. In all my waking and sleeping dreams, I see his fall over and over. I see his head hitting the rock and his oh-so-pale face softening. I have taken refuge in the attic. It is the only place where I find any peace wrapped up in all my memories. 5 days have passed since the accident, and Hans has still not opened his eyes. To see him like this is unbearable. Please, God, protect him. Take my life, not his. I feel so desperate, so alone. I want to snuggle up in Father's arms, but I dare not. He is just so impassive. Oh, Hans, don't leave me here. It has happened. Hans has come back to life. He opened his eyes and uttered my name. My name. Do you realize? This is the happiest day of my life. I want to take to the streets and sing, to proclaim my joy to the world. Thank you. Oh, thank you, God. Damn, this is a diary. We're going places. How wonderful, how beautiful life is. Gertrude and I cannot stop breaking into uncontrollable fits of giggles. Hans even wolfed down his meal today. I knew he was tough, my little brother. Even Father smiled at me today when he said good morning. All right, 3 days. May 25th. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. I am totally absorbed in Hans's recovery. I have scarcely 5 minutes to myself to return to my refuge and scribble down these words. May 29th. It is very curious whether Hans is hungry, thirsty, or if he wants something. He cannot stop saying my name. He can't bear it when I leave him, even for an instant. Gertrude thinks that I should move my bed into his room to help him sleep better. I hope that Father will agree. Not yet. The mammoth has not been drawn. June 2nd, 1930. Today was the first day that Hans has left the house. We went for a short walk in the garden, but Hans is still very weak. The doctor said we should be patient and shouldn't rush him. It is so hard, though. I hope so much that life can return to how it once was. June 20th. Hans has been out of his coma for a month now. He still doesn't say much and has difficulty moving. He sits motionless for long periods of time, his eyes wide open, as though lost in thought. I have often had to call his name several times before he reacts. Then he will smile, and when he does, the moment is magic for me, and I couldn't possibly be happier. June 22nd. I had to talk to him. The burden was too great. I asked Hans about the accident in the cave to find out what he could remember. He could utter only one word: mammoth. And his eyes glowed so strangely when he said it that he frightened me. September 15th. I go back to school today, and for the first time in my life, I am dreading it. I am afraid of leaving Hans alone. Despite Gertrude's kindness and attention, I have the impression that Hans is much less nervous when I'm there. October 20th. While I was doing my homework yesterday evening, Hans crept up on me so quietly that he made me jump. He took a pencil and a blank sheet of paper and, curiously, he started drawing. It is the first time since his accident he has done anything but daydream. Just keeps going, folks. October 28th. Hans scribbles almost obsessively. It is all he will do all day long. I feel it annoys father. Nobody else understands, but I can see that Hans is trying to draw mammoths. Today is my birthday, and Gertrude has made me an apple pie, my favorite. But father has not returned home for lunch, and Hans doesn't want to leave his room. The best present I could ever have is to see Hans back on the way to recovery. Christmas, December 25th, 1930. Snow is falling. It's so beautiful. January 10th, 1931. The doctor visited to examine Hans. He seems happy that my little brother has fully recovered his faculties. It truly is a miracle. I don't understand why he doesn't talk more, though. Why isn't he livelier, like he was before? February 9th. It is Hans' birthday. Folks, I got a spoiler for you. I'm Hans. February 9th is my birthday. Fucked up if true. Today he is 11 years old. I have the strangest of impressions that actually he has lost 5 years rather than gained one more. February 24th. The doctor has just left. I saw him whispering with father. Their serious expressions worried me awfully. What could they be hiding from me? I am grown up now. At the age of 15, you can understand everything. I am too scared to ask father what is happening. March 15th. I have been thinking, and it seems to me that Hans's attitude isn't normal. The shock of the fall and his coma must have had much more serious effects than we first imagined. Hans, my dear brother, what is happening to you? April 4th. I have discovered the truth. Hans is stunted, physically and mentally. I eavesdropped a conversation between the doctor, father, and Gertrude. Gertrude buried her tear-filled eyes in her apron, and father muttered the word retard under his breath. How could he say such a thing? Anna's right. Anna is right. It is Easter, and we're on school holidays. This means I can spend all day with Hans and protect him from father's permanent dark moods. He cannot accept the fact that Hans, his only son, will stay in this state forever. It is truly difficult to accept, but it is not Hans's fault. Mine, maybe, but not Hans. I don't know how to make father understand. He seems full of hatred for him. It is dreadful. I feel so powerless. This, she was committed to the diary here. May 14th. 1 year. 1 year has gone by, and it feels like an eternity. The situation shows no signs of improvement. neither in terms of Hans's mental health or father's attitude toward him. May 30th. Extraordinary. Father has decided to take Hans to Paris for new tests. He says that only in the French capital will he find truly competent doctors. We must make Hans ready for the great expedition. June 6th. No news from father and Hans, but I remain hopeful. I am sure they will take good care of my little brother. July 15th. They have returned. Hans rushed into my arms and started crying. It took me a long time to calm him down and get him to sleep. Father is still as taciturn as he was before he left. The French doctors have confirmed the diagnosis. Hans will remain physically and mentally impaired. I am stunned. August 28th. The summer is coming to a close. It has been less stifling than the last. The sun has put color in Hans's cheeks. When I look at him, I have difficulty imagining that he will not change. November 16th. Father still says nothing and increasingly shuts himself away in his office at the factory. Christmas. Gertrude tells me that love and faith triumph over any science. I lack neither. God be praised. January 12th. Father took Hans to the factory this morning. Hans was so afraid that I accompanied them. Fortunately, father said nothing. I fail to understand why he insisted on bringing him there. January 13th. Father left for the factory with Hans once again this morning. I think he wants to persuade Hans that he could be useful for something. It is his way of resisting fate. How's this game treating you? I mean, honestly, this has been the most like exposition text heavy thing so far. It's been a lot of walking around and talking, honestly, mostly. And I think the puzzles have been mostly straightforward. So I'm pretty happy with it so far. I'm curious to see how long it takes us to get out of this area. I have an idea of how I think we're going to get out of this starting area. So yeah, I don't know. I'm intrigued. I'm very much intrigued so far, I would say. Father left for the factory with Hans once again, blah, blah, blah. Okay. February 17th. For a month now, every morning Hans has gone to work with father at the factory. I'm not exactly sure what he does there, but he seems to enjoy it. I feel my brother's behavior has changed considerably. He is much less capricious. April 14th, 1932. I could cry. Hans has made me a present. A small robot mammoth with a trunk that rises and falls. When father saw it, he nodded his head in satisfaction. Both Gertrude and father now have their own robot mammoths. Theirs are even more intricate and finely tuned. Little brother is not so slow after all. October 15th. Hans's mammoths now walk, raise their trunks, and wag their tails. It's incredible. December 22nd. I met the head of the factory workshop, Mr. Grips, this morning. He says that for a young lad of 12, Hans is very gifted. It is a shame he only makes elephants. Well, you know, maybe if people talked about something other than the elephant in the room. February 11th, 1933. Father and Hans were locked in a long discussion yesterday, or should I say, Hans was locked in one of Father's long monologues. As it is inconceivable that Hans should go to school like other children, Father wants to take him on as a worker at the factory. However, Hans will have to stop making his own little devices. Hans's silence, his half-gaping mouth, and staring eyes finally sent Father off in a rage. February 12th. I tried to broach the subject with Hans. I suggested he should obey father. Learning a craft at the factory is his one chance to do something constructive with his life. He is so gifted and takes so much pleasure in making automatons. He did look like he wasn't listening to me, but I know he'll think about what I said. February 20th, 1933. It's not that Hans cannot speak. It is rather that he doesn't want to speak. He uses the least possible words for communication, except with me, but he is still very economical with words. May 15th. Incredible. Hans was not just satisfied with learning how the assembly line works. Instead, he has completely redesigned it. Father and Monsieur Grips are taking a serious look at his planes. July 10th. Father has wanted to talk to me about my future since I passed my exams. He wants to send me to university because he says my intelligence is astounding. My heart was beating so loud. It is true, I do love studying, but I couldn't bear to be away from Hans. Diary. September 2nd, 1933. What a ghastly summer. I have been permanently torn between my desire to go to university and my refusal to leave my brother. I talked about it with Hans, but he said nothing. That same evening, I found my own little mammoth broken. Shit. The mammoth got sabotaged. October 9th. Hans had another fit of hysterics at dinner again. Father announced that Hans's new assembly line would soon be finished. However, they have removed the automaton parrots that shout orders as they were deemed superfluous. Rip Macaw. Hans was livid. He hurled his soup dish to the ground and stormed off to his bedroom. What will happen between the both of them when I'm not here? October 17th. Despite my scruples, I am finally leaving. Hans has not talked to me for a week. Father would not understand if I told him why I wanted to stay. My heart is so heavy. Christmas. It is so strange to be home. I had never left home for such a long time before. Once we were alone, Hans did not stop talking. Words just leaped from his mouth. How we laughed at his excitement. He presented me with a delightful little ballerina to replace the mammoth, he told me. I was so touched that I started crying. Distance has done nothing to harm the strong bond between us. This is a diary. Look, she lived for 86 years. Okay, we knew what we were getting into. It is strange to pick up this diary once more in 1937. All right, so like 4 years have passed. At first, my impulse was to tear it up, but I resisted and, instead, succumbed to my second desire, which was to write for a while. I am alone in my attic once more. I have been home for 2 months now, and after a summer spent living with the intense joy of being reunited with my brother, Hans has returned to the factory. Father has aged so, and Gertrude's arthritis causes her terrible pain. September 13th. All in all, these last 4 years have been kind to Father and Hans. Their relationship is less tense. They still do not exchange much conversation, but they now have a thing in common. The factory. I'm even beginning to feel a bit jealous. Silly, really. September 17th. Hans hasn't changed. To help Gertrude, he has designed a totally automated kitchen, and Gertrude can't stop moaning at the wooden puppets. Oh, how I adore them. October 9th. I went to go and see Father and Hans at work. I hadn't been to the factory for ages. It is strange how much it has changed. I was very curious to see them set about their tasks. I like Father's new office very much. Hans has a small workshop on the first floor, crammed with odds and ends, unfinished robots, and designs. Exactly as I imagined it, in fact. October 15th. The factory is working very well. Orders for toys keep coming in, spurred on by the run-up to Christmas. When I was at university and I said my name was Vorarlberg, people would ask me if I had any relation to the Valladolid factory. Now I know the effect that Hans's genius has had on the factory's renown. November 2nd. To make myself useful, I started helping Father set his papers in order. The most extraordinary thing of all is that for the first time ever, I have the impression that the three of us form a real family. December 8th. Hans never ceases to surprise me. Between home and the factory, his behavior is so very different. In his workshop, he is serious, concentrated, a proper young man who keeps his eye on everything going on, constantly on the move and in control. One has the impression that each single toy is his very own infant. At home, he turns back into a child once more and is either moody or a happy-go-lucky buffoon. Christmas. The most wonderful Christmas of my whole life. Hans and I could not stop giggling like children beneath Father's disapproving glare. I know that he was only pretending, really. Our hearts are so full of hope. January 5th, 1938. Hans came to see me in my bedroom yesterday evening. I felt terribly awkward, terribly ill at ease. I might have guessed. Hans wants to leave. Leave Valladolid, the house and the factory. He wants to go traveling. He doesn't know where to or for how long. That's just like him. I was so shocked that I told him his plans were foolish. He left my room without a word, his head bowed. January 7th, 1938. I thought that he wanted to leave because of Father. Not at all. It's because of the mammoths. He wants to go tracking mammoths. I thought he had gotten over his obsession. I know my brother only too well. I wouldn't dream of telling him his quest is useless. He will not listen to reason. I was so selfish the other evening. I returned to talk to Hans and ask him gently if he was sure of his decision. I already know what the reply is going to be. Nothing will make him change his mind. January 19th. Despite my profound sadness and despair, I must help Hans fulfill the destiny he has chosen and announce the news to Father. I fear the worst. January 24th. The worst was worse than my fears. Father's anger was terrifying. He shut Hans away in his workshop at the factory and has forbidden all visits except from Gertrude, who feeds him. February 1st. Father has decided that Hans should remain locked up for as long as it takes him to abandon his infantile decision. Gertrude tells me that Hans is very despondent, yet highly resolute. The worry is driving me mad. February 6th. As soon as Gertrude returns from the factory, I hasten to get news of my little brother. He doesn't say anything. He just fiddles with bits and pieces, she replies every day with a sigh. I have tried desperately to reason with Father, but I know I am just wasting my breath. February 9th, 1938. Hans is 18 years old today, and he is all on his own for his birthday, February 20th. In secret, Gertrude delivered to me a small robot from Hans. It's a robot of us as children. It works with a small cylinder punched with tiny holes. I quivered with emotion as I turned the key. The message it gave was simple. He was telling me he loved me very, very much. February 21st. Gertrude gave me a different tiny cylinder for today's toy. Hans is truly incredible. He has found a means of communicating between us and us alone in total secret. February 27th. My days are spent eagerly awaiting Hans's messages. He has now resolved to run away. He is preparing his escape like if it was a game. March 6th. Gertrude has returned and she is beside herself. Hans has disappeared. Father has not even deigned to return to the workshop where he locked up his son, nor find out how he managed to escape. He just gave me a black look as if he knew we were up to something behind his back. March 7th. It is beginning to dawn on me that Hans has gone. I miss him so much. Lord, please protect my little brother and watch over him for me. March 11th. With Hans gone, Father now locks himself away night and day at the factory. The house is so gloomy now. March 12th. This morning, I caught Father in the drawing room installing a coffin on a trestle. The sight of it made my blood freeze. What on earth is he up to? My questions meet only with stony silence and a permanent black countenance. March 13th. Behind closed curtains, the drawing room with the coffin, surrounded by huge candles, has become a veritable funeral chamber. March 14th. This is ghastly. I have just understood what Father is up to. This morning, the priest came to pray before the coffin, and I finally caught on. Father is in mourning. For the death of Hans, Father made the priest believe that his son was dead. How could he do such a thing? All right, last page. We did it. March 16th. In the madness occasioned by his grief, my father grows ever more cold and calculating. He contacted his old friend, Dr. Schmoll, who duly drew up a bona fide death certificate without even seeing the body. I dare not imagine what yarn he spun. March 17th. Hans's funeral will be officially held next Sunday. Father strictly forbade me to attend. This sordid masquerade makes me feel ill, but I cannot denounce the subterfuge, or else I will display my father's mental instability to the world. The shame would kill him. That much is certain. March 23rd. I have to get away. Far, far away. April 23rd. No, I will not leave. I have thought long and hard. My life is here, next to my father. He needs me too much now. The factory needs me because Father is incapable of running it now. Besides, I can only find peace of mind among Hans's robots. Oh, she said robot. And how shall I know when he has sent me new ones if I am not at home to receive them? No, I shall not leave. My destiny is to remain here and keep watch. All right, there you go. A little backstory there. Oh, do I just live here now? Is this attic all I can get into? I guess I can't actually get back into the writing chest now that I took everything.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
Tell me, Momo, did you come here a lot with Anna?
Mm-hmm. Anna like Momo. Anna like Hans. Anna on journey.
All right, that was the same thing he said
Momo,
before.
I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe.
I want to check that one corner at the light bulb again. Still don't know what's going on over there. Is there really nothing here for me to click on? All right, maybe we just got to leave now. Can I climb out of here? I can. Could we just leave like a normal person? No, absolutely not. So we got ink. Maybe the ink was what we needed to break into that. All right, I have to choose to believe that's what it is. Just left the door open, Kate. Christ, this is like someone's home. You just left the goddamn door wide open. All right. No. Okay. I still feel like I should have been able to pick up that one like diagram or something. Like there must be I needed. My expectation is that if I can get like a sheet of paper or something, that I would be able to like get the mammoth drawn on it for me by an automaton, because Kate said she can't draw, and you know, I believe her. She's a lawyer. She probably doesn't have any talent that's useful. So all right, so I was right about the ink, but I don't know what the stamp is useful for. Copy and steal. Lawyers do love boilerplate language and stuffing as much of it as possible into a contract. It is a thing that they love. Can I yell at this dude?
Oh no, I forgot the notary will be resting.
Well, where's the goddamn key? All right, whatever. So at this point, I think the best place for me to go is back inside the factory, because I moved that that big steel monstrosity inside. We know Momo wants a drawing of a mammoth. We know we can't draw. We have a machine full of ink that stamps approval. So that's cool. So if I had to guess, maybe it's over here in the let's see what's going on here. Can I even interact with anything in here anymore? What happens if I do this?
I don't need to do that again.
Don't need to do that again. Don't do it. Just don't even think about it. Okay, so all this was done. Whatever this did, it has been done. It's written in blood. You know what? I don't think I went all the way over to the other side of the factory floor. I should do that. Oh wait, let me make sure there's anything over here. I don't think there is yet. I get a feeling we're gonna manufacture something and it's gonna pop out right there, but not yet. Oh, phone call.
Yes, hello?
Kate, what happened to you, my poor munchkin? I've been trying to contact you for hours.
I'm in Europe, Ma. Job thing.
What? Europe? My God. Oh, I've got such happy memories of Europe. Some of them even involve your father, but that's enough of that. Tell me, where are you? Paris? London? Venice?
Valladolid. Yeah, I know. It's a bit out in the boonies.
What in the world are you doing out there?
You know, business. I've got to see through the takeover of some old family business that's got a few debts. It's a really charming place, but there's one or two weird things going on here. I can't go into it now.
Oh, well, that's right. Your old mother's too dumb to understand it. You really do take after your father sometimes.
Mother.
Kate, you'll never guess who I saw yesterday?
Ma, I haven't got a lot of time, you know.
Frank!
Ma, please. I've got to go.
Frank Malkovich, the Russian opera singer. Well, maybe you don't remember him. He was quite a star in his day.
Listen, Ma, I really don't have the time. I'll call you back.
He is as charming as he always was. We spent the...
Mom, I really have to go. I'll call you back. I promise. Lots of love.
Kate!
Why is everyone in Kate's life such a piece of shit? This is so sad. Like, I mean, I guess it's setting up the adventure thing that, you know, that Kate's just gonna strike out on her own. She doesn't need... Oh, yo, is it an automaton forklift? Hell yeah. I was not prepared for any of that. Yeah, why be forklift certified when you can be a certified forklift? Do we know? Actually, I wasn't sure if Dan was her husband. I mean, whatever he is, he's garbage. Yeah, I'm looking for some sailors. Do you know where I can find some sailors? Oh, yeah. What's in here? Is that a man? Is that is that You know what? Let's not worry about it. Oh, you're on. How many thousands of unread emails do you have now? Yeah, I would like to post some fee. Can you help me out?
Oh, many thanks indeed. I am most embarrassed for you to see me like this. I lack a certain completion. You see, nobody here found the time to polish off the finishing touches. Honestly, these days, we really have lost the art of good workmanship.
This must be Oscar.
Yeah, maybe.
With whom do I have the honor of speaking? Could you please state your identity, articulating clearly?
My name is Kate. Kate Walker.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Model XZ2000. My common name is Oscar. I represent the technological zenith of this factory's production. I have been designed to drive a locomotive. A touch messy, but an essential task.
Have you logged my first and last name?
Perfectly. Kate Walker. Pleased to meet you.
Me too, Model XZ2000.
Please, all my friends call me Oscar. This fad for cryptic names is such a bore. Could you imagine being called by your passport number?
I suppose not, Mr. Oscar. Sir. Do you know where I could find the factory paperwork?
I cannot reply to this question with precision. Try Anna Vorarlberg's office above the machine floor.
When you are complete and totally functional, can you help me gather information about Hans Vorarlberg?
I'm afraid I can't, Kate Walker. Duty calls. Once I've recovered my feet, I have to see to my post on the train. It's waiting for its engineer.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean something to you?
Of course, he created me. But I'm sorry to say that I am yet to meet my maker.
Have you any idea where he might be right now?
No, Kate Walker, but I am sure I would experience great metaphysical satisfaction in his presence.
You said you were a train engineer? What train would that be?
But Kate Walker, you have not seen the magnificent train waiting at the station?
And where is that train going, Mr. Oscar?
The train is going far away. Very, very far away indeed.
Are you taking any passengers?
My duty is to drive the train. Above all, to avoid delays. An engineer prides himself on punctuality. I will agree with you, though, Kate Walker, that a train without passengers is hardly a train at all.
You haven't answered my question.
For further details, please consult Anna Vorarlberg.
Brother, I got news about Anna.
Do you know Momo?
No, Kate Walker.
You are a very strange robot.
Automaton, if you please.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
Automatons have an additional soul auxiliary, you understand?
I think so. Has it been a long time since you last saw Anna Vorarlberg?
72 hours, 32 minutes, and 20 seconds to be precise. This regrettable absence explains the delay in my production process.
Anna Vorarlberg is dead, Mr. Oscar.
What do you mean by the notion of death, Kate Walker?
Broken. Disactivated. Worn out. Damaged. Unplugged.
Oh, that really is most bothersome. I'd rather counted on finishing my production.
Is this... Yeah, this is Skyrim. That's correct.
Can I be of use to you?
Why, you certainly can. I absolutely must have my feet. My hands are Model XZ2003. My feet are Model XZ2005_B. Be careful. The Model XZ2005_A has evidenced some rather embarrassing performance failures.
Well...
Like bugs?
Automatons do not have bugs, Kate Walker. They simply display functional idiosyncrasies.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. What do I have to do to get you a pair of feet?
Use the assembly line to construct them. You will need a production punch card,
Ah,
which has recorded my
there we
body
go.
design data. Here is my own punch card.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
Thank you, Kate Walker.
It has functional idiosyncrasies. There you go. All right, so
Oscar,
let's
I
go.
am delighted to have met you.
Yeah.
See you again soon, I hope.
Yes, Kate Walker.
So we've loaded up the production line. I imagine we can just kind of go for gold, right? Like, let's go up to the control panel. Oh no, can I not walk around that way? That is inappropriate. One cannot simply just walk around to the right. You must always pass in front of the bench. Dummy. I mean, you maybe just got to be specific. What if there was another Kate or another walker around? The thing that I feel like the biggest open question for me right now is, does Kate Walker have some secret tie? Well, you know, funny you bring that up, Dab, because I had a friend in college whose birth certificate name was Kate, and she would get really annoyed at people who tried to write down Catherine instead. So who knows? Maybe her birth certificate actually says Kate. It's possible, you know. People name their kids all sorts of things, including nicknames instead of full names. You know, maybe somewhere there's probably someone who's Betsy instead of Elizabeth, right? All right, so we got a punch card now. Nice. Still not sure what this switch is about, but all right, I think it worked. Yeah, sorry folks, I just posted some feet. My B. We got so much feet on the stream, it's just coming off the production line. Wooden legs. Sure. Mm-hmm. It is a feat of modern engineering. You're right. Hey, my dude.
Hi, it's me again. Can I trouble you a second?
In the situation I am in, nothing would give me greater pleasure.
Oscar, I am delighted to have met you. See you again soon, I hope.
Yes, Kate Walker.
Here are your feet, Oscar. I hope I haven't made a mistake.
These feet are incorrect,
What?
Kate Walker.
How am I supposed to get him correct? Shit. Can I like... Oh, alright. Well... Damn. Yeah, I'm wondering now, like, 'cause I don't think do I have any? I'm just trying to think if there's like places where there would have been documentation that I missed. I mean, I was looking for like maybe a book in the workshop that would have helped me, because I figured if he said there was like some detail you had to do, that then okay, fine, you know, we can. The only thing that like is obvious from looking at this is like, do we need a particular strain of wood to get the right feet? And then, you know, do we have to turn that off? Like if I do this,
doesn't look like that works.
Right, nothing happens. Now this will make new feet. I'm just wondering if there's anywhere in game that I can go to get information on this, because I figured it'd either be in that workshop or it's going to be in Anna's office. There is somewhere in game that has the answer. Let's take a step into the office. See if there's anything interesting in here. Yeah, I gotta put my best feet forward. Is really what's going on. I'm still flummoxed that like there's nothing going on here that I can tell. And that's just the train diagram. I don't think there's anything on here that's relevant. That is the
Oh my gosh.
financial.
Invoices, invoices, more invoices. I never knew the factory was
All
in
right,
such a bad way.
we went over this already.
These last 2 years must have been very hard for Anna Vorarlberg.
Oh, the correct feet do have a different animation. Oh man, can I just get a pile of feet at the bottom of the factory? I want to take another look. If I can try and divine where the I know. Look, you all just want you monsters just wanted more feet. Be honest. Maybe I'll ask him about production again, because he can't repeat the line exactly because he's not going to give me the punch card again. So maybe he'll tell me something else.
Here are your feet, Oscar. I hope I haven't made a mistake.
These feet are incorrect, Kate Walker.
Shit.
Hi, it's me again. Can I trouble you a second?
In the situation I am in, nothing would give me greater pleasure.
Oscar, I'm experiencing some problems with the general console. It looks like I need more than your card to operate it.
To my knowledge, the console is in perfect working order.
Okay, I guess I must have forgotten something.
Most certainly, yes. I am counting on you, Kate Walker.
I guess my one concern is that so I don't know, are the woods the only controlling factor? Because I wasn't clear to me, you know, with the row of 6 switches that correspond to the bays, like I feel like it makes sense that it should only matter that, you know, that bay 3 is active, but
Oscar, I am delighted to have met you. See you again soon, I hope.
That
Yes,
makes
Kate
sense,
Walker.
I think, but I don't know. It's adventure games. You never know what they're gonna do. Let me just make sure I haven't overlooked anything in here. Yeah, I don't think so. All right, well, let's, you know, we'll make some more feet. What is down here? What is down here? Or is this just the area by the... Oh yeah, this is just this area. Okay, that's all. Damn, she cannot run on this catwalk. This is brutal. Yeah, see you later, Dad. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, can I not? Rip me. I can't just immediately post feed again. Sometimes just on foot detail, you know, you just gotta do the... Press the button, walk down the steps, get the feet, take the feet aren't good, walk back upstairs, press the button again, get some feet. I mean, do you think they'll let me make feet again? Now I have to know. I want to know. I want to know if I can make feet while I have feet. If I can be in possession of feet. I only deal in feet meat. Ooh. There we go. That's terrible, Idoc. That's so weird. All right, those are probably the real feet. The real feet blues. That's how that song goes, right? Ooh, golden and special. It's gonna be really funny when I get there and they don't let me pick up a second pair of feet. So I still have to dispose of the first pair of feet. I hope they just replace the bad feet. It's gonna be so funny if I like soft lock the game somehow. We're gonna turn this guy into a human centipede. That's the real plan.
Here are your feet, Oscar. I hope they fit.
Kate Walker, I see you managed to produce 2 XZ2005_B models.
Just like.
Allow me to express a real feeling of joy, Kate Walker.
They really suit you. Comfy?
Very. You are very kind, Kate Walker. I am sorry to have to leave you.
Where are you going?
I must find my train. Its departure is imminent.
All right. What'd that get me? Can I hang myself up now? I get the satisfaction of making feet. Yeah, I really just wanted to make feet. It's my true calling in life. Well, I mean, I guess I can go over to the train. I almost want to go up and see if I can make feet. Turns out Kate Walker was an automaton all along. Maybe there's a mammoth drawing or something at the train station that I can get to now. Yeah, it's just Blade Runner. It's always has been. Eventually, yeah, eventually you just get mammoth feet. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Tell me I don't need to go down there. I dare you.
No need to go down there.
So, okay. See, now I feel like I have to search all these areas again just to see if the dude turned up in one of these. Wait, let me see if the janitor will talk to me now. No. Not even once. I mean, look, you know, lawyers are real know-it-alls, okay? What can I tell you? Yeah, we're getting... Oh my god!
Hey there, Oscar.
My functions do not permit me familiarity, Kate Walker. Even if you are my first and only passenger.
Me? Your passenger?
Yes, you, Kate Walker. Is it not for that reason you completed my production process?
If you say so. Oscar, you know you could just call me Kate. It would be so much nicer, especially as we're going on such a long journey together.
I am sorry, Kate Walker, but I have already logged your name. I cannot modify this data, and my functions do not permit me familiarity, Kate Walker.
Well, I hope your functions permit you to learn the difference between being familiar and quite simply nice. I have decided to come along for the ride, Oscar. Ready when you are.
Your ticket, please?
My ticket? What are you talking about?
The rules clearly state, Kate Walker, every passenger of this train must possess a ticket.
Okay. And where do I get hold of a ticket?
Only the ticket vendor may issue tickets. You are in luck. The ticket office must be open now. You should go there immediately.
Actually, I should not go down there. Oh, is he going to open the ticket office? That jerk. That jerk. I want to go in there. Let me in. Let me in. I'm clicking it.
No need to go down there. But it's you?
What can I do for you, madam?
But Oscar, it's me, Kate Walker.
Correct. Your name is indeed Kate Walker.
Understandable, Maya. I hopefully you don't feel too bad. So yeah, I know. It's just sometimes you just gotta be up in the middle of the night and see your internet friends post feet.
Oscar, you know you...
I am sorry.
Well...
All right, I already heard that.
What can I do for you, Kate Walker?
A train ticket, please. Why? Do you sell anything else?
The only function of this ticket office is to issue tickets. You are requested to accelerate operations. The office closes in exactly 3 minutes. What can I do for you?
A ticket, please.
1 ticket?
Yes.
1 ticket. What is your final destination?
I don't know. It's you who told me I had to get a ticket.
A ticket to travel, then.
This ticket is valid for 1 person and should be presented to any official of the mechanical railway when so required. Oh, there you go. Notary. Okay. Authorization for access to all or part of the movable and immovable estate constituting part of an inheritance, the Vorarlberg heritage. Description of the object. 1 mechanical propulsion locomotive, including coaches, accessories, and driver. The present document, stamped by the recognized permitting authority, entitles the holder of this document access to the aforementioned property.
There you are. Do not lose it. This office is not entitled to produce duplicates. This advice also applies to the accompanying documentation.
What's that?
The authorization for the release of the train. The ticket officer may ask you for it at any time.
But I mean, you are the...
Attention! The exact moment has arrived
Yeah.
to close this office.
I was already going to do that, Albert. I was like, this is probably what I have to stamp. So let's go do that. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. You made yourself ice pops? Did you make yourself... You can tell how rowdy I am that my brain is immediately like, did you make yourself Jello pop? Jello shots. I was thinking shots, not pops. The answer to that question should be no. I'm just a bad person. Well, there you go. The answer is no then. Easy peasy. Let's get over to this notary office. Strawberry lemonade. That sounds pretty good. Could make some ice pops with booze. Yeah. Just make bread pudding with booze. We should make bread pudding for our next beach weekend. Do you want to do that? We have to find out if they still have that whiskey, but we should do that. All right. The train release. Bam. Approve. Kate Walker, did we just do an illegal? Did we do a crime? Well, so I think it's like the thing to remember is that the train isn't like yeah, that's the confusing part. You need to like, not only do you need a ticket, but you also need to like own the train, I guess. Really, like, or permit the train to leave the station the first time, or I don't know. This random music thing keeps getting me. They should not be in this song unless something is happening. Please. Please. All right. So now we can probably get back on the train and present him with the documents. Oh.
Kate, it's me again.
Dan, I was gonna call you.
Yeah.
Are you mad at me?
I've just called Marston and Lormont. They told me you weren't expected to return this week.
Oh, yeah.
So when are you coming home?
I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it. The situation is kind of tricky, you know. At the beginning of next week, I hope.
Yeah, whenever.
Dan, please. Just hang in there, okay? The stakes are higher than I thought, and you know how much I love this job.
I suppose it's neither here nor anywhere to you that the Goldbergs are going to...
It is. I mean, it isn't. I mean, Dan, this really isn't the moment. You know I'm thinking about you. I love you, sweetheart, and I'll give you a call when I have some news. Promise. I've got to go now. I've got kind of a train to catch.
A train? Where are you off to now? This is crazy, Kate.
To tell you the truth, I've no idea. Love you, honey. You know that.
Kate!
Stupid American can't possibly comprehend the utility of train travel in Europe. News at 11.
Here. This is your stupid train release ratification.
Wow,
letter.
Christ!
Thank you, Kate Walker. That is perfect.
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
I don't understand why we can't leave. I'd hate to think it's me that's delaying the train like this.
I do not wish to appear impolite, Kate Walker, but I am afraid that not all departure conditions have been fulfilled.
If that's a joke, Oscar, it's not very funny. I really need to find Hans Vorarlberg as quickly as possible.
I have strict instructions to obey. There are 3 spaces in the luggage compartment that are designed to accommodate 2 very important objects. The train can only depart when they are in place. Please excuse me now. I must return to my departure preparations.
Oh, I wouldn't want to break any rules.
Okay. Let's see if we can get...
It's me again, Oscar.
What are these objects?
Hello, Kate Walker.
Why aren't we setting off, Oscar?
I must abide by regulations. Your ticket, please, Kate Walker.
Oscar, if you were in my shoes right now, what would you do?
My reasoning mechanism does not permit me to manage problems outside the mandate of my own functioning.
I can't wait to meet Hans Vorarlberg. What about you?
I would find the experience inordinately gratifying.
And I won't forget to congratulate him on the success of his incredible automaton.
Why, thank you, Kate Walker.
Don't think for one moment.
All right,
that
well, let's go look
you,
at these
Oscar,
slots
but
again.
I have to go.
I also have much to attend to, Kate Walker.
These shelves look as if they're made for valuable objects.
So, okay, so that's the one object. That's the one. It's not the cogwheels. All right. Oh God. Well, okay. So we don't have the drawing of the mammoth, which is like a thread that is loose. I'm just trying to think of anything, like any obvious threads I should go to that aren't brute force. When I say brute force, I just mean like going back to the hotel, talking to people, checking doors, like stuff like that. We could go back and try and talk. I don't know if I want to talk to Momo. Like, do I have... Okay, what does my notebook say right now? Because I don't like... if I had new dialogue slots for Oscar... Oh, can you show... Okay. Oh, no. Is this going to be like one of those, like, flip the paper around things? Okay. Oh, I knew exactly where to go. Shit. Well, okay, the thing that oh, wait. It is in the attic. Okay. Huh. So, okay, so the spot by the light bulb, there's something there. I just couldn't find it, I guess. Or like I needed to whip out the paper from the inventory. Because I swear to God, I looked in that corner of the attic for something. Or, I mean, alternatively, it could be on the writing desk, and I just need to, like, rub it out. Well, off to the attic we go. I'm like really committed to getting this train rolling right now. I don't know if you can tell. I really want train. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. What? All right. Or maybe it is on the drawing desk. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Son of a bitch. All right. Is that Sonic the Hedgehog? Man, what did you just draw? All right, kid. Here's your drawing of a mammoth.
Thank you. Momo happy. Now follow Momo. Momo show his secret to Kate.
His secret is death by falling. Great secret. Secret is massive head trauma. Where did this child go? Please, where did this? Oh, okay, he's right there. All right, this way. The best Momo since Xenosaga. Okay, where's the kid? Where's the kid? Kid's this way. Yeah, I mean, there is a possibility that could actually be the secret. Oh, Breath of Fire 3 Momo was pretty good too. I don't know, both of those are pretty good Momos. Let's be real here. Those are some solid ass Momos. Oh, is it going to be the gate at the end here? It is. I like how like many just cool looking screens there are in this game. Like it is really just a game to admire. The setting is very nice. Oh, is this gonna be the doll or whatever? We're going to the cave. We're probably going to the cave. This is a boat. Boats in video games are bad. Don't take a Kate Walker.
you are, Momo. This is some walk you've taken me on. I've got to say, though, it sure is mighty pretty.
Momo come here often. Momo like make splashing water.
Why have you brought me here?
Mammoth doll in cave. Very important for hands, Anna say.
Cave? What cave? Where?
Momo not liar.
Right. Now we're here. What do we do?
Kate and Momo throw stones in water.
Momo, we're here because of the cave. Something to do with the cave.
Momo and Kate, friends.
Tell me, Momo. I met someone real interesting in the factory. A kind of robot called Oscar. Now, he told me about a train. Anna didn't tell you where it was going, did she?
Train! Train! Choo-choo! Choo-choo! Woo!
Momo, it's okay, it's okay. You are a strange one, Momo. I'm beginning to see why Anna Vorarlberg liked you.
Momo, Momo look like Hans. Momo very proud.
Tell me, Momo, do you really think that after all these years, Anna's brother is still alive?
Anna always say Hans go away, but Hans come back maybe.
It must be fascinating to live in a village full of automatons.
Automatons made by hands. Difficult work.
I think we've heard that before.
Tell me, Momo, did you come here a lot with Anna?
Mm-hmm. Anna like.
Okay, that's like the same one, yeah. All right.
Momo, I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe.
Go left, gamer.
I can't go that way.
Why not? What do you mean you can't go this way? Ooh, it is a pot friend, isn't it? Is pot friend global just because of Elden Ring? Is that really where we are? Did that happen? Have we totally abolished Pot of Greed from the collective memory? Oh, here we go. Damn.
It must be broken. I've got to get a helping hand here.
All right. Well, we got Momo. Momo's strong. Yo, Momo.
Momo, I've got something else.
This will be a real opportunity to see if dialogue changes.
Why have you brought me?
Nah, it's the same.
Kate.
That's the same.
Can you help me, please?
Oh, here we go.
What do?
Help me open the door.
There we go. Okay.
Momo's strong.
Momo strong. Let's go. All right. So dialogue does change after things like that on the same screen. Ah, shit. Momo too strong.
Oops.
Ah! No response from Kate. Momo just walks away. Ah, jeez.
That looks broken.
Yeah, it do be like that. Maybe I can just use, I wonder if I can just use like the broken lever to like cross like it's like a big pole vault or something. Is this enough of an adventure game to let you use a tiny broken lever as a huge pole? Let's find out. I must know. No. This is not Syberia track and field, sadly.
I can't go that way.
All right. Momo, do you have anything else to say about? Oh wait, maybe I can. Oh, I can't be like, look at what you did. Look at what you did. All right. Yeah, she can't go down there.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
I'm trying to think now, like, would I want to, because I don't have like a sheet for manufacturing something. Would Oscar give me something? Oh, is there?
Momo, I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe.
Is there another path that I'm just not seeing? So I think this is the way I came, right? Oh, can I do something with the, with the ore? The ore. I thought I had moused over this, but maybe I could only access it once.
I could use one of the ores from this boat as a lever. But how am I ever going to get a hold of it?
I don't know. You tell me, dog. We're going to use this. Oh, I needed this anyway. Really? All right, fine.
Ugh, that ore is all dirty and wet.
Yeah, it's an ore. What did...
Ugh, that ore is all dirty and wet.
Oh my God. Are you really going to have a fit about picking this thing up? Are we going to tell Momo to pick it up? We are, aren't we? We are exactly that shitty. We're going to do it. I swear to God.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Worst person on this planet.
Listening.
I've moved the ore nearer. Be a good boy and carry it for me?
Momo say yes.
Yep. What is it with adventure game pro tags and just being shitty people? George Stobart would pick up the ore. That's true, though. All right, cool. All right, well, do the necessary. Don't hit me with it.
Momo, can you help me, please?
What do?
I need a hand opening the dam.
Momo say yes. Momo strong.
See, we thought it was an AND gate that was holding back the dam, but it was our mistake. It was actually an OR gate.
Momo very strong.
Thank you, Momo.
Damn. I hope there's just the bear. The bear's like, whoa. Got it. All right, that's one object. The one thing I'm concerned about in terms of leaving town is someone made a very suggestive comment about there being a body that was buried in Hans's grave. Also, isn't removing this mammoth supposed to be haunted or something? I mean, I think Hans went looking for a real mammoth, so.
Hello?
Kate? Is that you?
Well, yeah, who did you think it was?
I didn't recognize your voice, that's all. Must be the distance or something. So, spill the beans. What's Europe like? You lucky lady, you. Honestly, I never get that kind of break.
Well, so far all I've seen of Europe is this tiny village, and frankly, they're not very hospitable. The whole case is getting really complicated. There's this surprise heir I've got to find.
I know. I talked to Lynn, who bumped into Joss, and she had coffee with the head honcho this morning. He didn't sound at all happy. The client's meeting him tomorrow, and when Marston tells him that the sale's not even gone through yet, whoa, you're gonna be pleased you're on the other side of the ocean when that bomb goes off.
Yeah, I get the picture. But so, how about yourself? What's up at work?
We lost the Farah Lou trial. I worked 5 months on that dumb case.
I remember.
So, for a bit of therapy, I went to Boomy's. The sale started yesterday.
Wow, lucky.
It was absolutely crazy, Katie. Absolute mayhem. You know that blue silk top I wanted? Guess how much I got it for?
I don't know, 250, 200?
$140. Just get yourself back here and I'll go down with you.
Like it's my choice. Look, I gotta go.
Call me soon, huh? I want a blow-by-blow account of every moment of your great adventure.
Get out of here. Look after yourself.
You too.
Yeah, I will.
Well, you know, I question some of Olivia's priorities, but at least it sounds like she actually cares about Kate, unlike everyone else in Kate's life. So, you know what? I'll take it. Momo care strong. I feel like Momo is being treated like exploitable labor. Momo could be your friend. Perhaps. This dude just been standing out here all day watching me run up and down this street. All right. I assume this is at least one of the objects, unless it breaks into two or something. Don't know what the second object is. I'm feeling like we're probably going to be wrapping up here one way or another. But let's see here. I wanna know. Aha, there we go. It's that one. There you go.
These shelves look as if they're made
All right. Well, I have a thought about what to do for that, but we will get there when we get there. That'll probably be tomorrow night. Let's go ahead and make a save game. This has been really charming. You'll be around the nudge. Excellent. Yeah, no, thank you, Frank and IDoc, Albert, everyone for watching. This is a very charming game that I'm enjoying. Certainly. Let's see. Yeah, thank you, man. Zeppelin. I'm probably. Let's see who's online.